Iowa hosting a big-time special teams name in the 2025 class, hosting him this weekend on an official visit. We'll talk about the number one kicker and punter in all of the USA in just a minute. He will be in Iowa City to visit LeVar Woods and his vaunted special teams group this weekend. We'll talk about it in a second. But first, as always, want to shout out our sponsors, Iowa Floor Covering. Just spoke with Tyler the other day. They are really busy serving their customers across the metro, across the state, but not too busy to take on your business and to help you with your next flooring project. Visit them online, iowafloorcovering.com, or you can call them at 515-379-7000. Also, Randy Engel down at Under the Kitchen. He's in Mitchellville, very close to the metro as well. Check out his authentic Hawkeye artwork, and you're likely to be supporting the NIL cause of a number of individuals across the board of Iowa athletics. Visit Under the Kitchen on Facebook, or you can check out his website. It's underthekitchen.square.site. So the news that I wanted to relay to everyone, if you missed it on my premium board earlier in the week, or perhaps on Twitter yesterday, Scott Starzyk, number one kicker in all of the land in 2025, will be taking an official visit to Iowa. Scott out of the Woodlands, Texas, which is on the far north side of the Houston area. He has already got high major offers from the likes of Oklahoma, Memphis A&M, Mississippi State, Syracuse, and others. But it sounds like Iowa, Syracuse, and maybe A&M are the front runners. Now, he just got off of an official visit to Syracuse, and they laid out the red carpet for Scott. If you missed his Instagram and Twitter post following his visit to the Qs, check it out. They want this kid. He can kick 60 plus, although his leg will get stronger as he gets in the weight room. And according to one source that I spoke with, it's likely he'll come in, if he comes to Iowa, he'll come in, take a year to get stronger. And then, boy, you're talking about an absolute stud to potentially relieve Iowa's 2024 kicker, which we expect to be Drew Stevens, the incumbent. As it relates to Scott Starzyk, he has a number of other big Power 4 offers, but it does sound like academics are a really big pull for Scott. And it sounds like he's got a pretty good idea as it relates to his field of study, his field of interest. So I do think that's going to be part of the decision-making process. So maybe read between the lines there of what I'm saying. Sounds like Syracuse and Iowa might be the odds-on favorites. But remember, there's NIL involved with some of these SEC programs. That can always be a factor regardless of position. But this kid is the real deal. Doesn't sound like the 2025 specialist class, especially kickers, punters, doesn't sound like that kicking class is quite as strong as some other classes have been. Not as many kickers on the Coles kicking camps list so far, but Scott is one of them. If you're number one in your class at a given position, that means you are exceptional and elite, and that is exactly what this young man is. By all accounts, very consistent. Again, he's got a good leg, will get better, will get stronger, but he's also a very good punter, a true combo guy, according to one source that I spoke with on Scott. And Scott did confirm this news to me on Wednesday morning. I saw he tweeted something out later in the day. And once in a while, I'll put a plug out for our premium board members on the YouTube channel. Certainly no pressure to be a premium member on the channel, a premium subscriber. But for those that are, I do appreciate you, first of all. And so anytime I get a little bit of tidbit, a little information maybe that's not out there, that hasn't hit the presses, so to speak, yet, I'm sure to do that. So our members knew about it early on Wednesday, but we'll keep tabs with Scott and see how his visit went. Certainly, LeVar Woods has an excellent reputation. Iowa has had a number of terrific kickers during Woods' tenure. And by the way, LeVar Woods' son, Mason Woods, just committed to the Hawkeyes this week as well. We'll have a video up about him very, very soon. So I just wanted to relay that information to everybody who is here, a member or a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, please do your best to support the channel by liking the video and hitting that subscribe button. Telling your friends helps a bunch. If you're a Hawkeye fan, though, this is your source for content here on YouTube and on your favorite podcast platforms. I'm Corey Brada from the Hawkeye of the Storm. We'll talk to you soon.